To those of you who've seen this type, who know me and who've seen my previous PC stream, this is not surprising, considering I played Metro Exodus for the channel. Mostly because trains. Hold on, I'll be right back. But yeah, no, it was mostly because trains from Metro Exodus, and the previous PC stream before this one was Digimon Story Time Stranger. This is going to be a one-off. I'm just going to be showing it off the channel, since the only one I've seen do anything for this so far is Unlucky Tug. And hopefully my stream will be a little bit better quality than his was, since I do this for stuff and things. Not semi-professionally, but I do this. And he's not a real gamer, so. But I wanted to do something with this. Mostly because But I rediscovered this series, I suppose, a few years ago now. And I'm sorry I keep having to put my headset down. But I'm mostly doing this for fun, and if it screws up, it screws up.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the island of Sodor, you will need to learn how to drive one of my engines. And I could think of none better than Thomas. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time. Would you like to learn how to drive Thomas?
God.
Press the yes button to continue learning how to play. Or if you feel you are ready, press the no button to begin exploring Sodor. You can play this introduction again at any time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
But I ended up seeing a lot of this series as a kid with the model series and later the early half of the CGI series.
Hello, driver. Climb on board and we can get started. Follow the markers in front of you as they will guide you to Thomas's cabs. This is Thomas's cab. Here you will learn the controls needed to drive Thomas. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position.
Oh, they have made this incredibly complicated. Holy. And incredibly realistic at that.
If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between inside and outside camera views at any time while driving. For now, use the controls shown on screen to change. You can change between this view and the inside cab view at any time by pressing either of the controls shown. There are many locations on the railways of Sodor where lines separate or join together. These involve a network of points that set the direction the train will be travelling.
All right.
On the main line, most of these points are controlled by the closest signal box. However, there are yards and junctions that require the points to be set manually. Thomas's friends Annie and Clarabelle are waiting at the station platform. In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the points so that it's set to the correct track. You can set the points by climbing down out of the cab, walking over and interacting with it.
So they've made it incredibly realistic to how it actually is. To work on a real rail yard. That's interesting.
You can also change the points on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now.
Fark, good siding, good siding, good. Huh. There's no sprint, but you can walk with shift. Interesting. But this is just more than likely going to be a one-off stream, mostly for the fun of it.
Excellent work so far. The junction is now correctly set. So it is time to move Thomas out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabelle. To move Thomas. Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
Okay, so that's that's
To
just
slow
cool.
Thomas down, press and hold the button shown to begin applying the brakes.
This is I have just this big grin on my face. mostly because this is just neat. And considering how much detail's been put into it, and how much work they put
As you can see, the throttle has returned to 0. This means that Thomas is now ready to travel in either forward or reverse. To make Thomas reverse, remember to slow down when approaching Annie and Clarabelle. You should be going at no more than 5 miles per hour when attempting to couple to coaching stock and troublesome trucks.
This is just cool.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas. To allow passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors using the control.
Okay, but this is just neat. This is just neat, in my opinion.
There are other cameras available to use during your adventures on Sodor. Let's look at another one now.
But according to Unlucky Tug, this is all...
Using the button shown on screen, change to the free camera. You are now using the free camera. With this camera, you can freely fly around to wherever you'd like. You are still able to fully control your train whilst using this camera, and it's very useful for getting a good look at your surroundings.
This is still cool. And this might not be a thing that you guys want to see.
Move the camera around so it is look. Now return to the inside camera view using the button shown here. Remember, you can drive Thomas from both the inside cab view and the outside camera you were shown earlier.
But this is just cool.
Good job.
And I'm geeking out
Looks
for
like
no
everyone
reason.
has boarded now. You can go ahead and close the passenger doors using the controls shown here.
I'm assuming I need to hit the Y button again. Yep.
You've got a green signal, so you're ready to continue to the next station. Increase the throttle once again to move Thomas forward.
But this is just cool. And I know this isn't some of my usual content. But I just wanted to share this. But yeah, no. This is all accurate, down to the last detail. According to Unlucky Tug, that is. And no matter what, this is still cool. And this is just going to be a one-off stream for like 2-3 hours. So it's not going to be going on a playlist or anything like that. And I don't have another monitor, so I can't see what you guys are saying in chat, if anything's being said in chat at all.
Remember to slow down as you approach a station you want to stop at, so that you come to a safe stop.
Yeah, and so you don't break any... so you don't end up causing any issues. This is still just cool, in my opinion.
Good work. Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
You mean start unboarding? Oh, I need to hit you because I need to hit. No, I'm just loading up more people. So Y controls the right doors and U controls the left doors.
Splendid job. It looks like you and Thomas make a great team. And I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time. You're a great driver. I can't wait to start our adventures together.
This is just cool. And the map is completely accurate. This is Thomas Audrey's map. It's completely accurate for the stories. I'm sorry, this is just making me smile. And there's more than likely going to be more rail lines and stuff added in the future, I'm guessing. Considering there's still the whole upper north part of the island of Sodor. But let's head to Tidmouth to really start this adventure, I suppose. And that tab spawns trains. This is just cool, though. I'm sorry, I'm just geeking out because this is just cool. It's just cool. And there's James. And I guess you got to turn on the headlights for light running. All right. And I got to pick a route. Okay, so I need to pick a route. No. How do I pick a route? Oh, as though this is just cool. This is just cool. No, I don't want to fast travel to Knapford. I'm trying to figure stuff out. Hold on. That's the legend. That's the toggle lady. And the turntables work. That's interesting. So it looks like James is slowly sliding off of the turntable. I'm just enjoying this way more than I should. Way more than someone my age should be enjoying this. Nope, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far. There we go. Nope, I need to do. There we go. Ah. Okay, so how do I do that? Am I being dumb? I might be being dumb. No, not movement. Controls. So few. I might be being dumb. Hold on. No, I did not want to. How does this work? It's not telling me how to do this. Before you leave, make sure you set a path using 9, select the train, and then where you'd like to go. Ah, there we go. But yeah, I'm just fiddling with this mostly because it's fun and interesting. Okay, so you have to pick it from the train. That makes sense. But I didn't realize my character had a ponytail. This is still cool in my opinion, though. And the whole design for this area is, and it's designed really well. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying this too much. I just got a big old grin on my face. And James supposedly isn't the fastest train we have access to either. That honor would go to Gordon, apparently, if my memory's right. This is still just cool in my opinion. And I'll never not geek out about it. Dang it. That was unintentional. That was completely unintentional. I didn't mean to blow through the station completely. But yeah, I didn't mean to completely blow through the station. did not mean to blow through the station. Alright, labels. Not Wellsworth. Alright, let's see. Ah. But I did not mean to blow through that siding, because there's Knapford. And let's go here. Ah. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Wait, did I not get... I did not. Alright, Percy, back it up a little bit. Because I need to change the way the thing is set up. Because otherwise we're just going to go face first into that siding. Nope. Keep forgetting to do that. I didn't... Oh, that gets very annoying very quickly. Still, though, this is just neat. There's challenges, there's posters, there's tiles? Just curious how the weather works. This is just cool. This is just cool. I want to get a better look, I suppose. Oh, there's a poster over there. Still, this is just cool. That's still cool. It's just cool. Okay, I'm curious. How does the running the custom trains work? I'm curious. Not Crosby. Nope, other side. Nope, nope. Did I mess something up? This is being dumb. This is being incredibly dumb. That or I'm being incredibly dumb. Either or. It might be me that's being incredibly dumb with this. wait until 11:35. Everybody's loaded. Going. Pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Oh, lag. Hurry, hurry, hurry. time to start slowing down. That was cool. I can creep forward a little bit. Creep, 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 creep. There. No, it's Y, not you. Well, we're officially 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Which isn't bad. Unfortunately, we now have to sit here for 2 minutes. This is still cool in my opinion. This is just still really, really cool in my opinion. I kind of wish I could just ride the train though. That would have been cool. That would be cool if I could figure out how to do that. This is neat though. This is neat. I'm not going to deny that. But I'm just kind of doing this because I wanted to do this because it's neat. It's neat in my opinion. And I do apologize if I'm losing a lot of you by doing this. Come on, time to get back on the road. This will just be a one-off. This is just something I wanted to do. And now we got 4 minutes to get up to speed and get to Kelsthrop Road platform. I'm sorry, this is just, I'm still geeking out about this because it's cool, in my opinion. This isn't what's next on the stream schedule docket for the next project, though. There's still a lot of games I want to do for the channel. This is just something I wanted to do for me, I suppose. And if none of you like it, oh well. I'll still do casual card game streams every Tuesday or something. Yeah, casual card game Tuesday sounds like a good idea. And we're running behind. Ooh, that's not good. I need to start slowing down. Oh, fuck. Not good. I overshot the station. I majorly overshot the station. Yeah, I majorly overshot the station. That's not good. That's a safety hazard right there. Come on. Come on. It's 6 miles out. You got... .5 miles out. We need to get going. Come on. I didn't mean to blow through the station, though. That was a mistake. I blew through the station. That can't have made the customers too happy. got 7 minutes to get there. Minutes to get there. This is still cool, even if it is just me driving a train. And messing up a few times along the way. Five minutes out. Five minutes, 4 miles. 4 minutes, 4 miles, and 5 minutes. I'm not sure if it's possible. Because I think Gordon's topped out at 75 miles an hour hauling all these people and these coaches. I'm literally going at his max speed while hauling. Oh, this is a nice looking station. And there it goes. We've hit 80 miles an hour. 83 miles an hour. 85. Once I get a mile out, I'm gonna have to start slowing down. I think maybe I should start slowing down now. I'm gonna overshoot again. All right. There we go. Nope, wrong side. Right side. Look at that smug face. Look at that smug face. And we're loading passion surge until 11:58, and then let's see, how far are we gonna be able to get? But yeah, no, this will probably just be a one-off stream, and I probably won't do anything like this again. This is just something that I wanted to do. And I'll probably play this game on in my spare time rather than streaming it, playing while streaming. Wellsworth Station up next. And we got 4 minutes to get there. Come on, Gordon. Pick up the speed, pick up the speed, pick up the speed, pick up the speed, pick up the speed. Is this Gordon's Hill? I think this is Gordon's Hill. Come on, slow down. Nope, need to hit Y and U. Y. U. Come on. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Gotta get back to Knapford in 10 minutes. 7 minutes. Full throttle. It was nice to see another train go by a few minutes earlier. The countryside, it's beautifully generated. Look, there's cows. But still, this is just cool. This is just something that's really, really cool in my opinion. But again, this will probably just be a one-off type stream that I just do for me. And if you guys want to see more, just let me know. But I'm just enjoying this. Just enjoying the game. And tomorrow I'll probably start Nexomon. There's James. He didn't whistle back. That saddened me a little bit. Well, we're below We're below the speed limit. Barely. Just thundering along. And I should start slowing down. That's 30. I'm sorry, I'm just having too much fun with this. And I keep saying it, but it's just... it's just fun and interesting to me. Oh. Oh, there's Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. And a plane. Yeah! You can derail at junctions? That makes sense. And I assume with realism mode, you have to take on water because of the way trains work. So we went all the way across the island of Sodor as Gordon. Or at least as Gordon's driver. Through Henry's Tunnel to Vickerstown. Still, the fact that this is a thing is kind of cool, in my opinion. They didn't have to do this. They couldn't have let. They could have made it so you just were stuck on the train and couldn't roam around the stations and stuff. But they did. How far can you go? Can you technically roam the entire island of Sodor on foot? That kind of defeats the purpose of this game, but you probably can. It'd probably take forever though. Yeah, because between here and the next station is to Ellis Bridge is more than likely a few miles. But you more than likely could walk the entirety of the island of Sodor. Or at least Audrey's version of Sodor. Like in the books. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be doing the hobo thing, but this is just neat. This is just neat. This is just cool. This is just cool, in my opinion. That you can just do this. And just walk between the towns. You don't even need to drive the train, which kind of defeats the whole point of the game. But the fact that they allow you to do this and just don't lock you with the stations or lock you in the train. Because they could have done that. They could have locked you in the stations and they could have locked you in the train. But they didn't. And that just makes this amazing, in my opinion. Hold on, I'm looking this up. All right, let's do Percy's challenge with a brake van. I'm curious. Let's see how this goes. Eh? Uncouple. Ah, we're just shunting the brake van. Too far. Restart. So I just got to go slow. This is still pretty cool in my opinion. I'm kind of disappointed there isn't any music like from the classic series here. And so it's just, that's my only complaint so far, is that there's no music. There's lots of sound effects, but there's really no music like from the classic series. The troublesome truck's eyes. That's interesting. They didn't have to do that. And I'm just desperately holding on to the brakes because I don't want to fail this. Because we're going down a hill. So I'm not even doing anything at this point. I'm just trying to slow down when we're on these curves. Going downhill. This is still cool though. No! No! Fuck! Load checkpoint. So I just need to hold down the brake button and don't apply any speed. And just let Percy go along at his own pace. Because the brake van is just pulling us along the gravities on these hills. Nope. Gotta go slow, buddy boy, otherwise we fail the mission again. Stop! 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 Screw you! That just means I have to go at 5 miles an hour down these hills. That just means I have to go 5 miles an hour down these hills. I can't go any... If I go faster than 15, I have to slow down to 5. Well, at least we get to enjoy the scenery. Still, this is nice. This is incredibly peaceful and wholesome. Nope. Slow, buckaroo. Slow. Slow her down there, buckaroo. Slow her down. But I'm just hoping they add the classic soundtrack to this. That'd be nice. Just to hear Percy's theme as we're playing as Percy, or Gordon's theme as we're playing as Gordon. Just saying, it'd be nice. Or experience some story events for the classic series. Like when the island of Sodor got flooded that one time. Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Stop, 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 stop. I did stop. You're being ridiculous, game. I don't care anymore. I'm full flooring it. And now I'm going to start braking. Too much speed. Don't care. So 30. 30 is the max that I can go, and I have to fully stop. This is neat, and I'm glad this is a thing. I just like the fact how strict it is, though. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, you piece of garbage. Load checkpoint. Yeah, I don't care anymore. You're not going to stop in time. You're not going to stop in time. You're not going to stop in time. You're not going to stop in time because gravity. And you having terrible brakes. Unless Thomas comes thundering down that pass that I'm being forced to stop and wait at. There's no reason that I have to stop and wait. It's literally just me slamming a brake van into a bunch of trucks. All right. I'm stopping and waiting. What are we doing here, game? Do I have to scoot forward a little bit? Is that what you want, to scoot, for me to scoot forward and say, oh, you failed? Because that's what it seems like. I'm not pushing any more forward than that. Fine, I'll just nudge. Slight. Do I have to stop at the stop and wait? I'm not going any more forward than that, game. You failed me too many times before this. No. Screw you, game. Screw you. This is impossible. And on that note of me being angry and frustrated with this game being being angry and frustrated, let's call the stream here. This has been Model of Game 99. I will see you all next time. Tomorrow at, let's say, 8? No. Let's do a noon stream. And we'll start getting into Nexomon and get another series going. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Peace. Ah, I didn't realize I was getting views at all because of, well, things occurring. Yay! They're gonna add music. So I guess this is just... But it's good for what it is so far. It is good for what it is so far. But yeah, no, I just hope we'll be able to ride the trains instead of just pulling them, because it'd be interesting to ride Annie or Clarabelle down Thomas's branch line, or Gordon's train down the main line. Either way, though, it'd be interesting and neat. Anyway, though, this has been Wild of Game 99. I will see you all next time, and tomorrow at noon, I will be doing Nexomon. This is just a one-off, unless people request it. Until then, though, peace.